How you doing? Hey, y'all ready for this finale review? Got my little sip. Hey, what's up, Primetime Squad? What's going down? It's what? Monday? So happy Monday. I'll be losing track, y'all. I'll be doing too much, working too much here and there. Matter of fact, I'm running a little late tonight because some of y'all already know I had posted it on my community page or community wall that tomorrow I'm entering some desserts into a bake-off. It's not like a competition bake-off, but it's more of you enter in, because it's like it got a chili one and then it got a desserts one. So I didn't do the chili one. It's like, so I did the desserts ones because I'm a custom cake decorator. And you enter whatever you want to enter, and then people will like pay for raffles or something for the cakes or desserts or whatever, or the chili or whatever. And whoever buys the most raffles for like the desserts, like whatever dessert gets the most raffles for the dessert portion of the contest, they win the dessert, and then the person who makes it wins a prize. So y'all get what I'm saying? Because I was really confused at first when I had heard about the thing. I was like, oh, okay, because it's to help people. It's like it goes towards a fund or some kind of donation or something like that, some organization. And I was like, well, this will be fun. I get to donate and contribute, and then also I get to like win a prize if I win, if they like mine the most. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up here in the middle of baking some desserts right now. I'm going to enter my strawberry crunch shortcake cheesecake into the contest. So I got my son, told him to set his alarm because the last piece of the cheesecake is in the oven, and I told him, don't let my stuff burn while I'm on this here YouTube. I'm like, 29 minutes, take my cheesecake out that oven. But yes, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday, and we're going to be reviewing David Makes Man. Now, I didn't even realize this was the season finale. I'm like, it's only 10 episodes? I'm thinking it's going to be some more episodes left, but yeah, this was the season finale. But we got a lot, actually, in 10 episodes, so that's why I was like, wow. But anywho, it is a finale. I hope everybody got to watch it. For those of y'all who know nothing about this show, it's David Makes Man, and it's a really great show. And hold on, y'all. Let's see. It's on. I got my TV to my left. It's on the OWN channel. I should have known that. It's on the OWN channel. I have Dish. So if you have Dish, it's $189. If you have Cox or something else, then just check out, find out what channel is the OWN channel, if you're interested in watching it. But you said you love cheesecake. I do too. I don't eat it that often though. I don't know. It's weird. Like when you like a certain thing, but you constantly preparing it for other people, it's like, not that you be like eating the stuff you selling, you know what I mean? But still, it's like, I'll make me one for the own family, maybe on the holiday or something like that. But yes, I love cheesecake. I really, really do. And my strawberry crunch shortcake cheesecake is thebomb.com. That's all I got to say. But anyway, For those of y'all who might want to check out my Facebook page, I'm gonna put the title of my Facebook page in here. Tanya's Delights, Slice by Slice, Slice by Slice on Facebook and on YouTube and on IG. It's the same name on all those platforms. I bake cakes. I decorate cakes live on my other channel, and I do over here sometimes too. And I post all the pictures of everything I make, everything I've ever made is on my Facebook page. So check it out if you like. Check it out if you like. No pressure. No pressure. And it's free. It's free. But yes, this last episode of David Mex, man, we learned quite a few things when it comes to Sky. You know, Dave's mentor who passed away, who was murdered. We still don't know the exact whereabouts of Seren. We still don't know who is with Seren, or should I say, who, you know, he's with. We kind of found out that his father, you know, lives in Florida. And so some people's like, oh, he's down there with his dad, but we don't know that for sure, because remember the gay young man who was living with Miss Elijah, because of the fact that his family didn't want anything to do with him because he had came out the closet. He actually took a trip down to Florida because, you know, his time was winding down with Miss Elijah, and people like the social services was getting closer to finding out where he was, and Miss Elijah would be charged with harboring a minor. So he has to keep moving in order to not be in the system, since his parents don't want nothing to do with him and he don't want to go back home. So he's like, oh, I'm just going to go down to Florida and I'm going to just hide out till I become of age. And then I'm going to, you know, sign up for college. So that's his whole plans. He ends up taking Seren down there, but we never saw Seren's father. We never saw the young guy drop Seren off anywhere. All we saw was Seren getting in the car where it looked like what they had, like some cups of coffee or cocoa or some snacks, some food for the trip. You know, that's all we saw. So at the end of last episode, Seren's mother, the crazy mother, oh my God, I don't know who's worse. Well, okay, I know who's worse. No. Okay, who do y'all think is worse? Okay, I think I know what y'all gonna say. But, and oh yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button, please, y'all. But okay, in this kind of situation where we have a parent, a mother, and then we have a stepfather, and the stepfather is doing things to her son in the middle of the night. Y'all know. And the mother either acts like she don't know what's going on, or she don't care what's going on because she's still gonna be with her husband. And then on top of that, she beats him every chance she gets. I mean, beats this boy. This boy is a bright-skinned mixed child, bright skin. When she beats him, she leaves these horrible bruises all over him. Sometimes she beats him so bad to where he can't walk. And I'm like, so who do y'all think is worse? The mother for not seeing the signs that her husband is abusing her son, her teenage son, at night, and also beating him, or the stepfather who's abusing the son at night and not stopping the mother from beating the son? I don't know. I think it's a tie. I mean, of course, you know, abusing a child, you know, getting in their sheets, getting in any child's sheets is like the worst thing you can do to me. You could kill 1 million people and still getting in one child's sheets would be the worst thing to me that you could ever do. But then for him to sit back, he getting his goodies in the middle of the night. And then, you know, like, okay, you getting this boy's goodies in the middle of the night. You doing that while he's black and blue? Like, you're not even trying to stop the mom from beating the child every chance she get. It's like, okay, anyway. Anyway, y'all let me think which one is worse. I think it's kind of a tie. I think it's kind of a tie. But so we don't know where Saran is. I'm glad that he left home. But then at the beginning of this episode, well, shortly after it starts, his mother gonna show up at Days at the apartment after the storm passes, and she shows up talking about, I know you know where he is. She's manhandling, grabbing on him. The trying to get away with the same stuff she's doing to her own child, Saran. But Day wasn't having that. He was like, hold up, first, wait a minute, white woman. Wait a minute, you white child abuser. First of all, you talking about where your son at. I want to know why you abusing your son. Why he's always got bruises all over him to where he can't walk or sit up straight in class. Why your husband in his sheets in the middle of the night. Answer those questions first, and maybe I might tell you where your son at. But he wasn't going to tell. He wasn't going to tell. I was like, go ahead, Day. Shoot. You better get on her. Shoot, because that's like his best friend. You know, that's his best friend that he has held this secret in. He ain't told nobody about the abuse because Saran is like, I don't want nobody to know. You know, I don't know if it's because he's ashamed or he don't want to end up in the system and it might be worse. But regardless, he's like, you know, he made Day keep that a secret. So right now, Saran is again on the road somewhere. I think he might be in Florida. When the new season starts, I'm sure we're going to find out who the heck he's with in Florida. If it's his father who lives there, and if that would be a better condition from him moving from his mother and stepdad's house, or if it'd be a worse situation down there, because as far as we know, his father ain't really got nothing to do with him. So we shall see. We shall see. Yes, that's very abusive. I be telling my sons, I got 2 sons, no daughters. And I'm like, if I ever, and they have known ever since they was little, if anybody even pluck an eyelash off your eye, shoot, pluck a stray piece of hair out your head, thump you on your forehead. Anything, y'all better let me know, because I'm definitely not one of those parents who overlook stuff for some man, or sweep stuff under the rug. Shoot, it's gonna be on and popping and crack-a-lacking. But yeah, y'all gonna see me all on the headlines in the news. Black woman went crazy over her child being abused. Lord have mercy. I just be like, take me away. But anyway, what did I tell my son one day? Now I was just kidding, right? I'm just kidding. So don't be repeating what I'm saying. Talking about Tanya, no. I told my youngest son, I said, if y'all ever was to get abused, they grown now. So I be joking about it sometimes. I'm like, y'all ever was abused and y'all would have told me that somebody abused y'all? I'm like, I just walk up into the pen. Just open the doors. I'm just gonna walk up in the pen. I'm like, I'm gonna turn butch. I'm gonna find me a couple of people to get my doggone money from for my snacks. I'm gonna start smoking cigarettes. They like, mama, for real. I'm gonna do my time. I'm gonna do my bid. And no, I'm not gay or nothing like that. I was just talking mess. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna turn butch. I'm gonna cut all my hair off. Have me a bald cut. They like, yeah, mom. All right, whatever. But anyway. So hopefully Saran is in a better place and he's being well taken care of and not abused by his father or anyone else. Now, we kind of knew about Scott, like how he was murdered. We knew like how he was murdered, but we weren't like totally 100% sure who murdered him. And then Day, he had kind of had a flashback. Last episode, he kind of had a flashback when after the storm, Damon, it was Halloween, and they were getting ready for trick-or-treating. And Damon, he had on a mask, and he had jumped or hurdled over the banisters, the railing outside of the apartment building. And Day was looking like, dang, that looks familiar. Something just, like deja vu. And it just brought back his memory to when his mentor, Sky, was being chased and was murdered in the front yard of the apartment buildings. And the person came down the railing and leaped over the. It was like deja vu, like the same way when DeMond was up there scaring people with his mask on. So he was like, And I was like, did DeMond kill Sky? And obviously he did. Obviously he did. Day, he keeps seeing visions of Sky. And I don't know if it's the last time that Sky is going to visit him, but Sky visited him one last time at the end of this finale, and he visited him, and Day basically wanted to know about his last day. He wanted to know about the last 24 hours of his life. And so he got a vision of what happened. So we found out, yeah, it was Damon. Damon was the one. And it was like crazy because his son kind of like set it up without setting it up. I mean, he told his uncle what happened. Raymond's, his daughter, okay, Ray, Sky's son Ray. That's the whole reason why Sky got murdered. All because Ray had wrecked his brand new car. We saw the whole scene how, because first we just knew Ray wrecked the car. He told his uncle. His father ended up dead. And I think Ray in the back of his mind thought that his uncle was the one, you know, T.O. thought he was the one to kill his dad. I was like, boy, ain't this a hot mess? Ain't this a hot mess? They showed the whole scene, the whole replay, how Shinobi had came over. Sky was trying to talk him out of, you know, doing drugs, trying to talk him out of hustling. And then next thing we know, Day is over there and he's trying to kick Day out. And then Damon come running in, shooting. And next thing we know, Sky, he's on the ground being executed, shot from the back. So we find out Day did it. Now Day, he had it in his mind that he was going to kill Ray. You saw that setup. I thought that was crazy. T.O., he be knowing everything. He's always at the right spot at the right moment. Like when Shinobi tried to go get that script filled, when he tried to, you know, pretend like he was Day, like he pretend like he was David, when he ran up on Miss Elijah to get that script, and we're gonna talk about that real quick. Hold on, let's talk about Miss Elijah. Now, he was wrong. He was wrong as two left feet when he started going off on Miss Elijah. Just because he got his butt monkey stomped and mollywopped, he's mad at Miss Elijah because she won't give him the scripts, but he wasn't paying her money. She was like, I can give you one script, but you gotta pay me my money. Then he tries to call her the F word, you know, the F word. And I'm like, hold up, you wasn't calling her the F word when you was sneaking and creeping over there with your undercover brother, but, you know, getting your work. He made Miss Elijah cry. I was like, ooh, you wrong. But Miss Elijah, she's strong. She shed a little bitty tear. She wasn't all, you know, wailing or anything, but it hurt her feelings because Miss Elijah has been there for all those boys. The ones slanging, the ones not slanging, the ones getting put out of their house because they're gay. You know, she takes care of everybody. And then he comes at her like that after you be creeping over her house all the time. And then every time he get caught over there, he like, what y'all looking at? I ain't gay. And then he gonna call her the F word. Miss Elijah, did you see her? She was like, first of all, she snatched off her wig cap. She was like, hold up. First of all, I will take off these nails, these earrings, this makeup, and I'm going to show you how I really get down. Miss Elijah was going to get him another whooping, probably worse than the one he already had, because that boy's nose, you can tell his nose was all broke or out of place. He got jacked up. He was jacked up. And so he thought that he could go up there and get away with getting a script. On top of that, he thought he could get away with killing Ray until he was there each time. Now, the thing about it, y'all remember when he told Ray, He said, although I'm so pissed off at you because you messing up my money, he said, you fired. I don't want you running the streets. I don't want you involved in any of this hustle. You fired. You got to go. And he was like, one thing I promised when you was a baby was that nobody would put their hands on you. Nobody would ever put their hands on you. Not one bit. He was like, you was like my son. Just like you was your father's son, you was also my son. So he really, really cared for his nephew. And he showed that by getting rid of Damon. Getting rid of Damon, he let him have it. He thought he was pulling up on Ray. He thought he was walking up on Ray's car. Now Ray's car had been totaled, and his father, his uncle, didn't help him get his car totally fixed. He got on mismatched doors and mismatched hood and all that kind of stuff on his car now. But Damon thought he was about to kill Ray. He wasn't ready. Now they didn't show him going down, but they showed him walking up to the door, and they showed him with his gun at the window, and then the window rolled down, and you see Ray's uncle sitting there with a smoke. T.O. was like, he looked behind him, and there was somebody behind the mine. And then it was like, we heard a pop, we heard a gunshot, but they didn't show him going down. So I'm assuming that Damon got killed. I'm sure y'all pretty much agree with me. But yeah, so he's out the picture. He's totally out the picture. As far as Glow. Oh boy. Glow. I feel so bad for her because it seems like she can't win for losing ever. It took her a long time to get off the drugs, the prescription pills. It took her a long time. Get her life together, get her a job, apartment for the kids, all that kind of stuff. But now that she's, in pain a lot from her stupid boss who tried to sexually harass her and made her fall and hurt her hip and her ribs and then fired her. It's like she's dealing with being fired and not having money to pay bills. On top of, she couldn't afford to go to the hospital. Her ribs, everything is just messed up. And she told the doctors, actually, she went to the emergency room. And who forced her to go to the emergency room? I think it was her co-worker. Who took her to the emergency room. So she went to the emergency room because she didn't have medical or nothing like that. So she went to the emergency room. They offered to give her some medicine, some pills, some very potent painkillers because she had fractured ribs, hip, all that. And she declined because she know that she has a disease. She's addicted to pills. She didn't take the pills. But once she found out that her son was out there hustling with them dudes out there in the street with Raymond and Damon and Shinobi and all them, she asked him for a pill. He gave it to her. And everything was okay. But then when they got back to the house after the storm had came over, he had like a vision again. Day is always having these visions. He has this vision again of him walking to the house and his mother going off on him about the drugs and being totally drugged out and and then when he actually walks through the door, it was like a totally different scene. She's just sitting there looking like she's fiending big time. Hey Rochelle, what's up? How you doing? But David's mom, Day, she's up there just fiending. You could tell her she's sweating. I don't know what's going to happen the next season. I hope that she doesn't relapse and end up popping them pills left and right, or if she just takes them as needed just for the pain. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen because them poor boys, them poor boys. I got 44 seconds. I'm about to inbox my son and make sure he take that cheesecake out the oven. Hold on, y'all. Take the cheesecake out the oven. I hear him walking behind me in the hallway. Don't you burn my cheesecake, boy. I'm doing good. I got cheesecakes in the oven and I'm up here trying to inbox my son to tell him to take the cheesecake out. I'm like, don't you burn my cheesecake, shoot. Because I do not feel like making, starting all over and making some more. I got a piece of hair on my lip. But, oh, he just inboxed me back and said he did. Okay. That cheesecake going to a contest tomorrow. It's going to a contest tomorrow, and I don't even know what the prize is. I'm just entering just because I like to bake and decorate cakes, and I'm going to just enter some desserts in the contest. And it's for a good cause. It's for, organization. I don't know who's going to end up with the cake. I'm just trying to get me a prize. But yes, as a matter of fact, I have to take it up there at 11 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to have my son. He's out of school today and tomorrow. He goes to college. And he's out of school today and tomorrow. So I'm going to have him, recording and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it should be fun. But, yeah, so wish me luck. But, yeah, so as far as Day's mom, you said I had a creme brulee. I gotta say it right, a creme brulee cheesecake. See, now somebody else would have said you had a cream bull. You had a cream bull cheesecake. Oh, the youngest one is going to come with me. He said, you said how old is he? He is 18. That's my youngest one. The oldest one is 22. The oldest one, he done been to college. Now the second one, he just started this fall. So, yeah, he's 18. But anyway, yeah, that should be fun. Again, I'll record it. If I don't go live, I'll at least like premiere it once I get home. I might have to do some editing, but You said you used to bake all the time when your sons were younger. I didn't bake at all when my sons was younger. You said cream bullet. Creme brulee. But I didn't bake at all when my sons was younger. I could cook, but my mother did all the baking. My grandma, my mother, my aunties, because when I was a child, they did everything. So once I grew up, I would cook, but every time I turned around for holidays and all that, they did all the desserts and, stuff like that. But then people in the family started going to heaven. And when my mom went to heaven, like 4 years ago, it was like 4 years ago, she had went to heaven and she died of cancer. I didn't talked about this before, and my grandma and, but the first birthday that came around after my mom died, it was I think my youngest son's, how old was he? He's going on 19. So it would have been like his 15 or something like that. And I because my mom made like the cakes for the boys. She made the cakes for my boys. She made a cake for me, even though I hardly eat cakes. But she always makes our cakes. The nephews, holidays, pies, all that. So when their birthday came around, I didn't have a cake. I didn't even think about a cake. I was like, the party was getting near. I had the place reserved, the money down, DJ, because we do it big every birthday. And I didn't have a cake because I was so used to my mother making a cake. And so I had to order a cake at the last minute. And when I ordered the cake at the last minute, the boys at the party, nobody really ate the cake. I can't remember what store I bought it from. But they didn't really like it. And then I had ordered some cupcakes or something from somebody else who sells desserts around town. And They didn't like those either. And I was like, I spent all this money on desserts and most of it went in the trash. And after that, I said, okay, I'm going to get my butt in the kitchen and I'm going to start, learning my way around desserts. And that's what I did. That's what I did. And I told my son after that birthday party, I said, the next birthday, I'm going to make y'all cake. And then they was looking at me like, okay. Okay, because I've never made a cake before in my life. But yep, I made him a cake and he was so shocked. The cake, it was a basketball cake. It was a 2-tier cake. It had his picture on it. He said he wanted his picture on it. He wanted money on it. He wanted all this kind of stuff. So I had his picture on it, and I took one of his shots, because they played sports growing up. So I took one of his basketball shots where he was shooting the ball that I had took during the game. I put that on there, and I had money all around the cake, like, edible money and stuff. And then I made like the hoop rings, the basketball hoop rings, the white rope. I made that out of fondant all around the top of the cake, and oh my God, it was nice. It's on my Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice Facebook page if y'all wanted to check it out. But his cake, it was the first tier. What was the first tier? I think the first tier was red velvet, and I think the second tier was lemon because he wanted a different flavor on each tier. I think that's what it was, or reverse. I think that's what it was. But yeah, you said you lost your mother 2 months ago. Oh, I'm sorry, Rochelle. My sincere condolences, because I know all about that life. I know all about that life. But yes, boy. That's the hardest one. I think the mothers are the hardest ones. But you said that sounds fancy. Yes, I make my red unless people don't like cream cheese. I normally make my red velvet cakes with cream cheese. I make my homemade carrot cakes with cream cheese. I even make my coconut cakes with cream cheese. I mean, it's all up to who wants the cake. Like, some people don't like cream cheese at all. They'll order a carrot cake with buttercream frosting. So some people don't like cream cheese. But yeah, I am so sorry for your loss. Oh yeah. But yeah, so that's what I did. And after that, and then like the next year was my son's birthday, and we threw him a big party, DJ, all that at a hall. And I made him, I asked him what kind of cake he wanted. He said he wanted a huge Reese's cake. So I made him a homemade chocolate Reese's cake with peanut butter frosting, homemade peanut butter frosting. It was 3 tiers. That's also on my Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice Facebook page. I post every picture of everything I make on there. It's a 3-tier cake, a big old cake, and it had the chocolate ganache dripping down the sides. It had homemade peanut butter frosting and Reese's peanut butter cups all sliced up. That cake was gone. Like, when I say them teenagers and them boys, and that cake was gone like in no time. 3 tiers. They devoured it. But yep. So, and I've been doing cake decorating ever since then. What's up, Torres? How you doing? German chocolate cake with coconut icing and pecan. I make that from scratch. I have several pictures of those on that page. I make those from scratch. Matter of fact, I have a video on here on my YouTube. I have a video of me making my German chocolate coconut frosting with the pecans. Yep, I have a video of me making it. It's easy to make. But when you make German chocolate frosting, you just can't leave the frosting because you make it on the stove in the skillet. So you have to constantly be there stirring it so the eggs don't, start frying in the pan because, you make the frosting with eggs. So, but yeah. But yes, thanks for tuning in tonight. But yes, I do all that. Homemade frostings, cakes, all that. But yeah, so but this review, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, the season finale. Questions for me from this last season episode. Again, if Dave's mother is gonna become addicted again to painkillers, if Saran is safe and sound in Florida, did he find his father? Or if he's just bouncing around on the streets with the other young gay guy. Now we kind of know for sure that Damon is dead. I'm pretty sure Damon is dead. I'm pretty sure they killed him when we heard the gunshot. I'm pretty sure he's dead. My next question for next season would probably be, as far as Saran's parents, will his mother continue to be married to his stepfather who was abusing him under the sheets? Let's see, what else? What other question? There's one more. Oh, Miss Elijah. Miss Elijah. Will Miss Elijah and Shinobi end up in a relationship? Because you know Shinobi right now is still an undercover brother. He don't think that he's gay because he only does it with one person every now and then. So he don't think he's gay or nothing like that. So that's why he don't want to accept the fact that he's a gay thug who's a drug dealer and run the streets. He don't want to accept that. He thinks he's just a straight man who likes to have a little fun on the side with a man. So we gonna see if he'll ever make up with Miss Elijah. But you said right. Much better. Thanks, love. I appreciate it. Oh, and you guys already know. Well, mostly I believe y'all should know that you feel free to network with each other. All you have to do is click on each other's names on here, go to their channels, hit the subscribe button, watch a video, leave a comment, let them know that you was there. So you can make sure they reciprocate the love. You gotta reciprocate. Why I can't say that word? This is why. This is why I can't say that word. Reciprocate. Make sure y'all do that. Hit each other's channels up. Show each other some love. Because if you've been on YouTube any amount of time, and if you are a content creator, you know how important it is to network and get to know other people so you can support other people's channels and get other people to support your channel. So that's how we grow. That's how we grow on YouTube. So anyway, you guys, thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you are not already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate that. Thank you. And I will probably come to you live tomorrow night. I think we need to review Power. Yeah, I think tomorrow night we'll have to review Power. You said a gay brother tried to get me to go. Hold on, wait a minute. Torres, you said a gay brother tried to get me to go on Messenger? Oh, he trying to hit on you through Messenger? Is that what you're saying? Well, I hope you turned them down easy, Torres. I hope you turned them down easy. Hey, I done had females hit on me throughout the years. Not a whole lot, but I didn't have females hit on me throughout the years. I think it was mainly because I was a tomboy, growing up. Most of my life growing up, I'm still am tomboy-ish. And I don't know, maybe they thought I was like, because I always wore jeans and t-shirts. Maybe they thought I don't know. I didn't have people hit on me before, and I politely declined. Like, no disrespect, no shade, no judgment. You do whatever you like to do, and I have no problems with it. But me over here, I'm on some other stuff. I'm on some other stuff. But yes. So whenever somebody tried to hit me, I mean, I remember one time, oh my God, it was probably like 15 years ago. I went over somewhere, and this lady asked me to sit on her lap. I was like, huh? She said, come here, you girl. Now, mind you, I wasn't as thick as I was now because I would have told her, are you sure? You sure? Okay, you want me to sit on one knee, both knees? But yeah, it was a while ago. And I was like, what? And then that's when I found out she was gay. But yeah, so I done had people hit on me before too. It'd be funny sometimes though. You said they sent you voice clips. What they say? What they say, Torres? See, now I'm interested. Now I'm interested. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, earlier I was watching some YouTube videos earlier, and I was cracking up. People think that YouTube is becoming the new way to panhandle, because so many people be on YouTube nowadays asking for money to like pay bills and pay their rent, light bills, get their car fixed, just all kind of stuff. And somebody said there was somebody on their YouTube channel tonight holding up a sign with their Cash App and PayPal information on there. I was like, are you kidding me? For real? Like, you know how you be driving along and you see somebody on the street on the corner and they hold up a sign saying we'll work for food. Like, they said somebody was on here on YouTube holding up a sign saying they needed their light bill paid and they had their cash app and they PayPal. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, y'all. But yeah, said they had their Cash App, PayPal. They was holding up a sign on YouTube. Like, I don't know. Me personally, I really try my hardest not to cast judgment. If y'all been following me for any amount of time, y'all know that I really, 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 really try not to pass judgment on here. I try not to be biased. And if I do commentate on something, I try to, just say what's going on without, judging people or, stuff like that. But just answer me for that in the chat before we go. You can answer it later for people who come in later and watch the replay. Do y'all think YouTube is becoming the new panhandling method? Like, sometimes you want to like go up to the people on the street and be like, have y'all ever heard of YouTube? Like, they be holding signs saying we'll work for food, or single mom having a rough time. I done seen so many different posters saying different stuff, different reasons why they're out there on the corner. And I'm gonna start asking them, have y'all ever heard of YouTube? Do you have a phone? Like, do you have internet? Like, do you have, because sometimes, we already know that some people out there on these street corners, they be out here panhandling and they probably got more money than we got. Like that scene in that one movie. I can't remember what movie that was. One of them old school movies, Harlem Nights. I don't remember exactly what movie it was, but where the dude was out there panhandling, looking all broken, bummy and stuff. And then after he's done for the day, he goes around the corner, throws off them clothes, puts on his regular clothes and jumps in like a Cadillac or a BMW or something and pulls off. I was just like, do y'all think that YouTube is becoming a new way to panhandle? Like, people are getting on here and not even allowing people to just cash app them or PayPal them or super chat them just because they're enjoying their content. They're just on here. I need a light bill paid. I need some new sneakers. I need my rent paid. I need, just, I don't know. I don't know. And then people get offended when they get dragged through these streets, because people gonna drag you. People gonna drag you. And that's why I said last week, I did a video last week because somebody felt like they needed receipts from somebody who was asking for money on YouTube. And I said, you have to be prepared for the criticism. You got to be prepared for people's judgment when you do stuff like that. You just can't come get on here and say, I'm sitting in the dark at home. I ain't got no food in my refrigerator. My son needs some new clothes and I ain't got no money, and not expect people to talk about you. Like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You said some people get good information that should be paid for. And I'm not even going to say. That's why I said some people. No, okay. The people who, like, I done got cash apps from people. I done got PayPals from people. Because a lot of people prefer to cash app and PayPal you rather than super chat you, because super chat, YouTube, Google is gonna take 30% off tops, and then you don't get the money for like a month. So some people prefer to cash app and PayPal you because you get the money right away. Google don't take nothing out, and you don't have to wait for 30 days to get your check. So that's why everybody has their Cash App, their PayPal information on their YouTube channel. But people again thinking that people are just coming on YouTube to just get people to pay their bills. Now, one thing about it, if you bring in good content and you're very entertaining, people will cash app you and will PayPal you. When people cash app and PayPal me, I don't be putting the information all out there. Oh, yeah, like some people do it all the time. Thank you for the cash app. I thank them personally for it. I thank them personally. I send them a message and whoop whoop whoop. I didn't given out gift cards before, Visa gift cards on my platform. So I do it too. I just give it away to my subscribers. But it's getting to the point where it's like it's happening so much on here, people are starting to mistrust people, and people are starting to like I heard tonight, somebody said, oh, you got your lights off, can you provide a light bill? Now, of course, some people's gonna say, "Oh, that's doing too much. You shouldn't have to show nobody your light bill. If you need your light bill paid, you ain't got to show nobody your light bill." But then they made a valid point talking about, well, if you were to go down to general assistance or go down to the charity place, whoever it is in your city that helps people pay bills, they gonna ask you for your pay stub. They gonna ask you for your how much you pay for rent, how much you pay for this. Can you prove that your bill is off? Can we get the light bill from the light company department? They ask you that stuff when they help you out. So then again, I'm like, well, why can't people ask you to provide at least proof that you got shut off notice on your light bill if you on here asking people to pay your light bill? So I don't know, some of y'all might feel differently. Again, like I said, I try not to judge people. I just try to do commentary and discuss certain stuff on here without being biased. But like I said last week on my video, you cannot get mad at people for questioning, for asking, well, why you can't pay your light bill? You was just on here last month, want something else paid. Now you on here, want something else paid. Now you on it. That's why I question y'all. Do y'all think that YouTube is the new way of panhandling? Answer in the chat or in the comment section after the video. But anywho, y'all, I'm about to get off of here because it's getting late. It's getting late. You said something. Oh, I already read your comment. Yes, Torres, I want you to send me what he said. We Facebook friends, so yeah, hit me up. Send me what send me what he said. You be recording some funny videos on Facebook though. You be having me gagging. But yeah, send it to me. But yeah, anyway, I'm about to get off of here. I got to get up early in the morning. I'm going to have to make my frostings and all that and put the cakes together and stuff so I can take them to, where they hold in the contests and the fundraisers and all that kind of stuff tomorrow morning. And I got to be there at 11. So you guys have a wonderful, blessed night. I hope you guys enjoyed the live, enjoyed the show. Again, if y'all are not familiar, like some people watch my reviews and they have never watched the show of any of the reviews I review. But it's on the OWN channel. It's called David Makes Man. Please check it out. It's only on season 1, so you still have time to watch it and get caught up on everything. And then I'm going to give y'all some recommendations of some TV shows that I've been watching. Well, not TV shows, but Netflix shows. Some of y'all might have already heard about Raising Dion. That is really, 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 really good. Raising Dion is on Netflix. It's only on season 1. So you have time to watch it and, in time before season 2 comes out. But it's really, really good. It's about a man who was a scientist and he was killed, but before he was killed, he got these superpowers, and I'm not going to tell y'all, I don't want to give you spoilers, but he got these superpowers. His son, when his wife got pregnant, the son named Dion inherited those superpowers, and then come to find out there's other people who got like powers similar to this son, and there's somebody trying to kill all these people. But anyway, Michael B. Jordan, right? Michael B. Jordan, he played in Wakanda, he was the warrior in that movie. So Michael B. Jordan played in a lot of things. So Michael B. Jordan is in there. Felicia Rashad is in there. It's some really good actors and actresses in there. So that's a good show. It's on Netflix. I recommend that one. I didn't watch the first season. I'm going to give y'all some time to watch it, and I'll probably review it in about a week or so. There's another show on there. What is that other show called that my son had told me to watch? Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Am I already logged into my Netflix on here? Okay, I'm already logged in. So it should show the stuff that I've already played recently. Hold on, y'all, because I want to make sure I give you... Okay, the other show. Now, the other show is a film. It's not a series. It's called Fractured. That is a really good suspense movie, Fractured. It's on Netflix. So if y'all haven't seen that one yet, make sure y'all check that movie out. So Fractured, a movie on Netflix, and Raising Dion, a TV series or a series on Netflix. So make sure y'all check out both of them. And again, I'm going to do a review on Raising Dion probably a week from now to give people time to watch it and check it out. But yeah, that I can't. I'm looking forward to season 2 for Raising Dion. That one's really good. But you said right now, Torres, right now. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful evening. As usual, Primetime Squad. Stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces.